Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's have a look over a new accelerometer that will be H3LIS331DL, and let's go to the website that will be controleverything.com, and here we have to search on for this particular sensor, and let's see what we got here. And it's a 3-axis linear accelerometer, and some of more features are described here as you can see on my screen, and also you can purchase the sensor right from here from this website. Furthermore, I will be interfacing the accelerometer H3 LIS331DL with a BeagleBone Black, and code C language code will be used for that. And let's go to resource tab, and here comes the C code sample onto the screen. You click on this sample and you can download the code as a zip file right from here. Also, you can get the code from github.com, and the concerned repository there will be Control Everything community. Now, let's have a look over the hardware connections we need to put up together for this video tutorial. Well, for the hardware connection setup, the first thing we require is the BeagleBone Black, which you are able to see on my screen. And this here is an I2C shield for the BeagleBone Black. Now this is available on the website controleverything.com, and the real reason we are using this shield is to make connections easier with other I2C devices. So for that, what we require is to gently place this I2C shield over the BeagleBone Black and make a connection just like that. For the power up setup, we require two things. The first is a mini USB cable just like this and gently insert it over here. It is very useful to power up the BeagleBone Black. Now to power up the I2C shield, we require a 5-volt adapter, which you are able to see on my screen, and gently insert it here. Now for an option for the internet connection, there are two mediums. The first is an Ethernet cable or a LAN cable, and the second is this, a wireless nano USB adapter. This here is our linear accelerometer H3LIS331DL, and this comes a connecting cable. Now make the connection among the cable and the sensor, and the ground terminal of the sensor should be connected to the brown wire of the cable, and similarly to the ground of I2C shield. Now we are done with the connections part. Now let's have a look over the interfacing code. Regarding the interfacing code, we need to get on the website that will be github.com, and here we have to search on for the repository that will be Control Everything community. After that, we have the sensor that will be H3LIS331DL, and here we go, and this comes the C code. But let's have a look over the instructions part we need to pursue, and it says that we need to set up the BeagleBone Black according to the steps which are provided on this very link, that will be beagleboard.org. Let me open it up for you, and you can see a lot of instructions need to be put together carefully for the installation of the BeagleBone Black. And after that, we need to download or git pull the code, and then this command will compile and this will run the C code. You will use the commands later in the working part, so please get hold on that. Now get a look over C code, and it's a .c extension file. The first thing you notice into the code that we have included some of the header files here, and in the void main function we have an integer file, and we have a function which will check whether the I2C bus is open or not, and the device address that will be 0x18. Now coming to the writing section part, we are going to select control register 1, that will be 0x20, and we are going to send a command that will be for X, Y and Z axis enabled. Power on mode, data rate output will be 50 Hz, and it will be 0x27, and after that we are going to select control register 4, that will be 0x23, and the command we are going to send here is to set the full scale for plus minus 100G and continuous update, that will be 0x00, and it is here. Then we have a sleep function or delay of 1 second. And now coming to the reading section part, as you can see, we are going to read 6 bytes of the data. And the first thing we are going to read is LSB data, and it's for the x-axis, and it is from 0x28 register. As you can see, this is the command here. Similarly, we are going to read the data for x-axis MSB, and similarly y and z-axis data for LSB and MSB. Similarly, the register addresses are provided here. And now we are going to convert the data for the 3 perpendicular axes X, Y and Z, because we have seen the instructions which were clearly described in the datasheet for H3LIS331DL. At the very end, we have the output data to be displayed on the to the screen, which you can see as the acceleration in X, Y, and Z axis. And let me tell you, it's the raw value. Can be negative, can be positive, depending upon the acceleration at that time into the sensor. So this is how the code looks like. Now let's see how it works. Now let's have a look over the practicality of the code along with the sensor, and for that part we need to copy the entire code as you can see on my screen. And here we have to open up the terminal for the BeagleBone Black, and here we have to create a new file as you can see on my screen, and this is the file .c will be the extension. And after that we have to paste the entire code we have just copied from GitHub and then save it. Now for the compilation process, this is the command, and let's see what we got here. This is the whole command for the compilation, and let me type the whole command, and here we are. The code has been compiled successfully. Now for the building code, this is the command we need to fulfill, and now when I run it, we have the acceleration in X, Y, and Z axis, 3 perpendicular axes. And when I again run the command, the values are almost constant. There is very much less change because there is no motion. But when I try to rotate the sensor or move the sensor, you can see a significant changes which are reflected onto the screen for acceleration in X, Y, and Z axis. And when I run again, we have the values which you can see on my screen. The values are changing constantly because the sensor is in motion. So this is how the sensor works. Now let's see what are the features and applications of this particular sensor. The H3LIS331DL is a low power, high performance 3-axis linear accelerometer belonging to the Nano family, the digital I2C/SPI serial interface standard output. The device features ultra low power operational modes that allow advanced power saving and smart sleep to wake up functions. The H3LIS331DL has dynamically user selectable full scales of plus minus 100G, 200G, and 400G, and it is capable of measuring accelerations with output data rate from 0.5 Hz to 1 kHz. The concerned applications are shock detection, impact recognition, and logging concussion detection. Well, you can have this sensor and you can purchase it from controleverything.com, and you can get the code from resource tab. From this site, you can download the code as zip file. Also, you can get the code from github.com, and the repository there is Control Everything Community. In the end, I would like to make it clear that if you have any doubt regarding any part of this sensor or video, you can have your queries on controleverything.com, and you can post your comments on the community page on this website. For articles and blogs, you can have a look over on instructables.com, and to subscribe more video tutorials like this, you can have a look over our YouTube channel. In the end, I hope you enjoyed this video and had a good one yourself. Thanks a lot for watching.